What is going on, guys? It's Rob from Heroes Avenue, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the Batman in what most likely will be the last video I make before actually seeing this movie, because both Darren and I got early fan screening tickets for Tuesday. So I am incredibly hyped about this. I did make a video on Monday that got taken down from YouTube because I was reacting to the new video clips. I'll talk about those a little later in the video, but in this video, what I am going to talk about are the early reactions from the premiere, as well as the soundtrack release and Matt Reeves talking about an expanded universe for the Batman, what his thoughts are on that. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. So without delaying any more, guys, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it. We're going to get to these early reactions right here. As you can see, or maybe you can't see, I'm on Screen Rant right here. It says the Batman first reactions release early and they're very good. And it's no surprise to me, because if you've looked at the trailers to this movie, if you followed any of the leaks, everything just looks incredibly amazing. But let's go ahead and now they're not huge, extensive reactions. They're just very quick reactions. And actually, the video got taken down of where the Screen Rant the original post. But here they are right here, summarized right here. So it says, Hannah Flint, MT Movies said Matt Reeves delivers a nail-biting and fun Batman coming-of-age story. So interesting how this coming of age story is going to differ from Batman Begins, a movie which I think is absolutely amazing and reignited my love for Batman in this new era. So there's that. Unilad says absolutely euphoric, and these type of and so Total Film, I guess we'll just say, sensational. And Empire says gripping, shortlist, one hell of a movie. These types of early reactions are no surprise, because especially riding off the hype of the last few months, seeing new trailers, new footage, no surprise that we're going to get really really ecstatic reactions like these ones. So I don't blame them for it. A lot of people are complaining about the fact that there's so much hype, and people are going to just be riding off the hype that they're going to be giving it and calling it the best ever. But I'm not surprised, and I'm sure I'll be feeling some sort of way, some sort of, and this type of excitement coming out of the movie. And yeah, let's go to this last one though. It's the most bold statement, I guess you could say. It says, Insider says Robert Pattinson will be your new favorite Batman, and that is a huge bar to rise above, because Bale was a great Batman. I grew up with Michael Keaton, and rewatching his movies, while I do hold, it does hold a special place in my heart, I don't rank him among my favorite Batman. Val Kilmer, even rank Val Kilmer, George Clooney, those are a little bit more forgettable movies, at least for me. Again, I still hold a lot of collectibles somewhere in my attic from all those movies as a kid. But anyways, really, who we're talking about here is he's going to be better than Ben Affleck, Christian Bale. And right now, Ben Affleck is my favorite Batman. We've seen him in the most movies so far. And not only did we see him in the most movies, while Justice League and Suicide Squad and the movies like that, they were very short. Well, the Suicide Squad was at least a short cameo. We have seen him in more movies, and just what we've got from the little we got, without even a solo movie himself, he is my favorite Batman. Everything about him is absolutely amazing to me. And not to say that Robert Pattinson doesn't look great. We do know it's a different approach that Matt Reeves is taking with this, because he's going into this with a year two perspective of Batman. He is the Kurt Cobain version of Batman. This, the Bruce Wayne that we got in Zack Snyder's Justice League and BVS and Suicide Squad. That Batman is a Batman who's well into his crime fighting ways. He is very well established, very intricate and polished, though very jaded. I guess that doesn't make sense, polished and jaded, but he has mastered this Batman and Cape Crusading thing, this vigilante thing, though he has gotten jaded through the years, and kind of restored in the Justice League version of Batman. But anyways, there's a reason why Matt Reeves' Batman, or Bruce Wayne, is so different. but it is going for the more hyper real approach, kind of like Nolan. As to whether it will be even more so, we gotta wait and see. But I really love that he's trying to build out this universe for the Batman. So um, I don't know, guys. I don't know. That's a big bar to climb as of right now. I don't see it topping Ben Affleck's Batman, but to be fair, we've had more movies from Ben Affleck's Batman. So we may have to just wait and see. But I can tell you right now, guys, I'm not even gonna lie. I see myself loving this movie already. I didn't react to those clips, or actually I did react, but YouTube took them down. There were clips with the Catwoman scene, and which was absolutely amazing. It looked like so many different comic book panels come to life, and you got a little glimpse of Batman's gadget, his grappling hook going back into his arm. It's pretty cool. And we also got Gordon punching. I'm sorry, Gordon getting punched by Batman in a chase scene that was on Jimmy Kimmel's show, which was cool. There was a an extended Batmobile clip. But anyways, I'm not gonna go through those now. YouTube took those down, but we're so close to the premiere. I don't even need to go over that a little bit more. Uh, this looks amazing, and if you have seen those clips, you'll notice that the score in those movies look absolutely or sound absolutely amazing. At least for me. Some people they may not do it for. Again, you got to wait and see the movie in context. But from what we got, here we go. If you want to check it out, if you want to check it out, it's Water Tower Music on Spotify. And these first few tracks, oh man, I was getting in a workout during my lunch break today, and all I did was keep some of these tracks on repeat, especially towards the end. You know, when you start listening to the tracks towards the end, you start to really feel like some of the things that might happen in the movie. Like, oh, I could tell, all right, in this scene he's going to be going up against Riddler, probably thinks he won, but there's going to be some sort of twist. And I don't know, that's just kind of what I was imagining in my head as I was working out. But this is amazing. Gotta say, my favorite piece of Batman music though, or soundtrack, you know, definitely beats. I do like the Danny Elfman theme. I think there's been no bad Batman theme, to be honest. Hans Zimmer, the little he did with him was amazing. The Beautiful Lie stuff, though he did use it for Wonder Woman 1984. I do think that what we got from Batman's theme has been amazing, especially from Junkie XL. I don't think there's been a bad Batman theme so far, man. I absolutely love this. Now, to end this video, I do want to talk about the extended universe from Matt Reeves and what we could expect. Are we going to get, you know, there was a fake article going around talking about how, I believe it was fake, talking about how they had thoughts about having a Calvin Ellis in this universe, and I didn't talk about it on the channel because I imagined it was fake. And going off of what Matt Reeves says here on this Collider video, it is fake. So this is from Steve Weintraub, of course, you know, from Collider, the Batman's Matt Reeves on whether Superman could appear in a sequel. Let's go into some of the quotes. He says, uh, watching me Escape Crusader exists in this grounded realist take. Is there room for a Kryptonian? So when I spoke to Reeves the other day, I asked if Superman and other DC heroes existed in his version of Batman, or if it was a separate world without superhuman characters. He told me it's a high wire act to do a Batman movie, right? Because the other character has been around for 80 years. Because the character's been around for 80 years. Everyone has their own version in their head, and there have been great movies. The last thing I wanted to do was come in here and feel like I had to do something with the highest degree of difficulty and then also find ways that it connects to everything else. My thing was, from the beginning, I said, look, I think it's enough to try and just do a Batverse, to do a Batman movie, and that's where this begins. I suppose it's not impossible to believe that somewhere down the line they could connect to something else, but that was not my interest in this, and it's not my interest in what we would do in follow-ups at the moment either. I feel like the whole point in us working with this incredible cast and this incredible crew to realize this movie that sort of I really believe is a fresh and different version of these characters is to pursue there are a lot of great characters in Gotham, in the Gotham world, and so the idea of leaning into that's really my interest right now. Okay, let's go on to, well, Steve said, I follow up by saying, I don't need Superman in sequel. I just wanted to know if he existed in this Batman world. And Reeves replied, you mean if it could? Is that what you're saying? I mean, if something like that did happen because I was very careful about, to me, what I try to do is I did this in the Apes film 2 and even Cloverfield, this idea of taking one fantastical element and then having everything around it so it'll be as grounded as possible so that it could feel, I want it to feel emotionally real and to make everything feel very believable. In this movie, even further, I think, than what I did in those films, I tried to find the practical, believable version. If suddenly in the Batman world you discovered that there was an alien that was Superman, there'd be a lot of shock. I mean, people would have to say, oh my God, and maybe that would be the one fantastical element. Kind of like Man of Steel, right? And you saw the reception with that. I think Man of Steel, if it came out in this day and age, I think it would have been received a lot better. But anyways, let's go on. But to be honest with you, that is not the intention at this point. To figure out how to make that come. Look, we should be so lucky that this is a world that people embrace and that they can say, "Oh my God, we want to see what would happen when those things collide." I think that if a challenge ever presents itself, it would be an exciting one to explore, but I have to try and do it through this lens. You know what I mean? And this is absolutely right. That at the moment, to me, this is the world is a place I want to focus. This world is a place where I want to focus. So, pretty clear, he doesn't really have an intention to bring any sort of connected DC universe to life here. And I'm okay with that. Hold on, let me change the lighting, guys. Sorry. Got to open up the blinds a little bit. Oh, it's pretty harsh. Anyways, um, yeah, I think this is perfect. Like, this is all I was looking for at this point because the DCU currently is a mess. We'll see where the Flash takes it and Batgirl and all that. I'm still excited for all that stuff, but this Batman movie just looks impeccable, and I am so excited for it. I'm wondering though. We did see costumes on set of the Batman. Maybe it was a Halloween party for the cast. I'm not sure, but I swore I saw some costumes of Superman and Wonder Woman in there. So I don't know what is going on, but apparently they don't exist, and that kind of proves that article a little bit wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if in the future, down the line, 10 years from now or so, if Robert Pattinson's so beloved, they maybe start a new universe from this. Who knows? But right now, it does feel like Matt Reeves wants to focus on expanding the Batverse, which is like he said, hard enough to do. So I think this is going to be one of the last videos I do, guys. Let me know if you made it this far into the video. How hyped are you on a scale of 1 to 100 for this Batman movie? And did you get tickets to the early fan screening? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for rolling with us. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys on the other side. Peace.